teaching tips from transitioning teachers to retirement to teachers transitioning to this wonderful profession. First of all, you are going to want to remember the names of the kids that you were able to teach or that will drop in later to be able to see you. If you keep a list of names of who was in your class in 2024, it will come in very helpful 2 years down the road when you're trying to remember who sat beside the person that had this particular hairstyle. I wish I had done this when I first started teaching, because sorting through files that I have over the years removed off of my computer and desktop to try and find those names has taken a lot of time. So do yourself a favor and just start doing that from your first year of teaching. And by the way, dot jot journals are absolutely wonderful to help you organize in the way that best suits your needs. Next, create a folder for compliments. When you've had a bad day, which you will have, it is helpful to know that past students have appreciated you. You will also have these comments in case you ever want a promotion or if your professionalism is ever questioned. And it's wonderful to look back and be reminded of why you got into the profession. Third, save your notes from university. Even if you intend on teaching a particular subject or grade, you will often have to actually teach something to do someone a favor or to make the schedule work. And so it is so helpful if you can keep your old notes, since that is the way that you have actually learned the material, because it's easier to be able to actually refresh your memory. Next, keep a list of books or textbooks. You will be amazed at how many books you've had to actually read to be able to do your job, or the textbook that you had first created a resource for, and what was it called, because you remember there was this graphic on a particular page, and trying to be able to find that book again. It comes in really helpful if you've got that list handy and convenient to be able to save you time in finding resources. Next, if you teach a subject in history or science that requires you to refresh your memory before presenting, copy your notes, like from your presentation or your lesson, into a separate file and put them all into a quick folder for quick access. Mine is called my teaching folder, and I have one there for my teaching notes. I have had to combine different subjects and topics over the years due to curriculum changes. And so what used to be in my first unit in my history course has now been changed, but that content came in very helpful for a different course. And then you end up having duplicates and some information in this file folder and someone in this, or if you've got different technologies. And so it is helpful for you to actually have your notes from which you can draw to have engaging lessons all in one place, so that you don't have to keep finding or looking up that particular topic year after year if it is something that doesn't quite stick. And you also don't want to have to keep reinventing the wheel, because, to be honest, you will actually go through multiple versions of software. I think I am on my 6th or 7th version of a teacher website in my teaching career. Number 6, get a union contact. whatever your opinion is on the union, it's helpful to get to know someone that can help you with what to do about a sick day or a sick kid, or if you have a troublesome parent. This person will be a lifeline to know what forms or processes or what is the political opportunity for you to do within your own board or district. It will help your life be less stressful if you can have a contact that it is in the know. Now, I am encouraging you to get involved. That is wonderful too, that your time will permit. But I'm not saying you have to get involved with the union, as many new teachers are a little hesitant, but at least reach out to someone local that can help you actually navigate, because often there is a history in behind with a particular teacher or function or process that it's obvious to everyone it needs to be changed, and to make everyone's life and workload easier. And so it's helpful to get the inside scoop as a new teacher, to help you transition into the profession. Number 7, in order to survive in the profession, we need a good laugh. Sometimes keeping examples of things that have made you laugh when you're marking, or something that someone did, a little doodle on the side of a paper that was cute, or pictures that they draw of you, or a funny moment in class, can all help us actually get through a day. Having a student apologize that they really don't remember a particular topic, and actually wishing you a good day, even though, okay, they understand the consequences, and just seeing that student actually accept the consequences was heartwarming. And so we all need to understand that there is a way to be able to actually deal with some of the moments that we are going to have. Number 8, make it pretty. If you enjoy looking at the materials, it'll make it so much more fun to teach. I started color coding this course with this color, another course using a different color. At a second's glance, when my drive gets messy, it's easy to be able to tell, okay, which course, which topic, to try and actually help and save me time later on to be able to put everything back in order. And I would suggest that you put it into a format that is easily able for you to change it up later, or adopt, or can be exported to turn it into something else, because you're always going to be improving and changing those resources based on your class needs. Number 9, add a saying. There was a movie that I watched with my students. We had an absolutely enlightening discussion, and the idea of a safe haven was born almost 25 years ago. And so I've had this above my door, so students knew that this was a safe place for them. They didn't always understand the context, but by the end of the course or the semester with me, they did. So grab onto whatever resonates with you, whatever saying that is, okay, put it out there, and it will help you enjoy your teaching space. And also to be able to make students feel welcome. Once they know it, right, they also feel like they're in the know. And finally, what will students remember about you? For me, I want them to know that it is so important for you to continue to learn, right? Learning something new every day, They can take everything away from you except for what you have learned. I have in the past taught the Holocaust, and what resonated with me is how important education was, and to be able to make the most of the time that you have. And so that was something that I wanted to actually instill in my students, that hopefully that's what they will remember, that I did actually tell them, and that I would keep actually reminding them that there was actually a purpose to all of the content and the skills that I wanted to be able to leave with them. So, in conclusion, right, accommodation always amplifies. And I hope that these professional tips from one transitioning teacher to another has helped to give you some ideas to be able to ease your way into this wonderful profession that I would do over and over again, because it has absolutely filled my cup.